First, what is ballistics? Ballistics is the science of the motion of projectile. In short, pinag-aaralan dito ang kaalaman patungkol sa paggalaw ng bala. The word ballistics is originated from the Greek word ballien, which means to throw, and from the Roman word ballista, which means to hurl a stone. So we have three different branches of ballistics: the internal ballistics, the external ballistics, and the last is the terminal ballistics. First, I discuss the interior or internal ballistics. Interior ballistics is also called internal ballistics. Interior ballistics is the study of what happens inside the firearm from the moment of trigger is pulled until the bullet exits the barrel. The focus of interior ballistics is the ignition of the gunpowder, expansion of gases, pressure inside the barrel, bullet acceleration, and the barrel length and design. Example: when a shooter pulls the trigger, the gunpowder burns, generating high-pressure gas that pushes the bullet through the barrel. All of this is part of interior ballistics. Next is exterior ballistics, also called as external ballistics. Exterior ballistics deals with the bullet behavior after it leaves the barrel and travels through the air. The focus of exterior ballistics is the bullet speed and trajectory, air resistance, gravity and wind, bullet spin, and stability. Example: once the bullet exits the muzzle and starts flying toward the target, how it travels in the air, whether it drops, curves, and tumbles, is studied under exterior ballistics. And lastly, the terminal ballistics, also called as wound ballistics. Terminal ballistics is the study of what happens when the bullet hits the target, be it a wall, body, or any surface. The focus of terminal ballistics is the penetration depth, bullet deformation or fragmentation, tissue damage, energy transfer to the target. Example: when the bullet hits a body and causes wound, terminal ballistics help a forensic expert analyze the damage, bullet path, and the type of ammunition used.
The different types of firearms. Handguns are small firearms made to be used with one hand. They are often used for self-defense or law enforcement. The two main types of handguns are pistols and revolvers. Revolvers feed ammunition by the rotation of a cartridge-filled cylinder, in which each cartridge is contained in its own ignition chamber. This is nominally cylindrical chambers, usually numbering between 5 and 8 depending on the size of the revolver and the size of the cartridge being fired. Pistol. The recoil force of the semi-automatic pistol is used to push the slide back and eject the shell so that the magazine spring can push another round up. Then as slide returns, it chambers the round. Magazine. This is a device for restoring cartridge in a repeating firearms for loading into the chamber. Rifles are long-barreled firearms designed for accuracy and long-range shooting. The inside of the barrel has spiral grooves called rifling that spin the bullet for the aim. Shotgun have a smooth barrel and are made to fire shells filled with pellets or a single slug. They are commonly used for hunting, close-range defense, and police work. Submachine guns or SMGs are compact automatic firearms that fire pistol caliber rounds. They are ideal for close quarters combat, often used for special forces and tactical units. Machine guns are fully automatic firearms designed to fire continuously. They are used in military operations for heavier support and cover fire. Sniper rifles are high-precision firearms used for long-distance targeting. They are often equipped with scopes and are operated by trained marksmen.
Paraffin test or dermal nitrate test. It is the oldest test in existence and was designed to check for residue on the hands. The hands were coated with paraffin or wax, and then the paraffin was tested with diphenylamine. If the wax turns blue, nitrate is present. Nitrate is the most common unburned part of the gunpowder residue. Grease test. Peter Grease in 1858 designed the test to assist with the measurement of distance and angle. The examiner pressed the photographic paper onto the surface near the target, then spray the paper with sodium rhodizonate. If the paper appears pink to violet in color, nitrate is present. Harrison-Gilroy test. It is the test that does not check for nitrate at all, but for antimony, barium, and lead using the same paper color change indicator. Orange color indicates antimony. If the color changes to red by adding sodium rhodizonate, leads or barium is present. By adding hydrochloride, and if red turns to blue, lead is present. But if red colors is retained, barium is present. Marshall and Tiwari tests are used to determine the firearm's distance. Both tests are for nitrate. A filter paper was soaked in the acetone and pressed on the target. If a deep yellow spot appears, nitrate were present. Walker test. A chemical test for the presence of nitrates in unburned or partially burned propellants. This test gives a probe valuable information about the range at which the weapon was fired.
Wound ballistics is the study of what happens when a bullet hits the human body. As the bullet goes through the body, it uses its energy to push the tissues around it. This creates a temporary wound cavity that is much bigger than the bullet itself. The force throws the tissue outward in all directions. But because the skin and tissues are elastic, they go back to their normal shape after the bullet passes. What stays is the permanent wound track, which is the actual path the bullet took through the body. And the 7 gunshot wound characteristic. Number 1. Muzzle pattern. This is a mark left on the skin when the gunshot is fired, while the barrel is pressed against the body. The shape and size of the barrel can leave a visible imprint. It shows that the shot was fired in a contact range. And number 2. Scorching. This happens when the hot gases from the fired gun burn the skin or hair. It is a burn injury around the gunshot wound, usually seen in a close-range shot. Number 3. Blackening. Blackening is caused by soot or smoke deposit from the gunpowder. It appears as a dark area around the wound and is common in close-range shot. It can often be wiped off. Number 4 is tattooing. Tattooing happens when small particles of unburned gunpowder hit and get stuck in the skin. It looks like tiny dots or pinpoints around the wound and cannot be wiped off. It indicates an intermediate range gunshot. Number 5. Dirt ring. A dirt ring, also called a grease collar, is a dark circle around the bullet hole. It's made from residue, oil, or dirt on the bullet as it enters the body. It helps confirm the entry point of the bullet. And number 6. Pink coloration. This refers to a pink or reddish area around the wound caused by carbon monoxide from the gun gases. It's usually found in contact or very close range shot, showing that gas entered the skin with the bullet. And lastly, contusion. A contusion is a bruise that forms around the gunshot wound due to the impact or blast pressure. It helps in determining how forceful or close the shot was.